jaw's hurting for some reason. I have no idea. So how's everybody's day going? I won't talk for a few minutes, okay, peace.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, it looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance. Really? I have a subscription. What are you looking at, huh?
Well, I thought... my show... Who am I talking to? Lenny Davis. We're gonna go meet John Donovan over here. Why is it playing music right now?
Creeps me out the way Tony D looks at you. It's like he's looking right fucking through you. But he is. Don't even look at me, boy.
Hopefully this isn't copyrighted music.
Heroes for splash. And if that hardware is good enough for our soldiers, it's good enough for me. That's for goddamn.
I am sick to death of this rain.
Sorry, Chef, but I want this album. That's how you do that, Mission Man.
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
Connie DeMarco. Didn't we just talk to Connie? Isn't this the same Connie? Let's go take out the garbage. And do some bunny hopping while we're at it. I think after we talk, I'm gonna pause it right there.
You're not what I expected.
You know what I expected, man. Kind of cute. You want to be my video game girlfriend since I can't get a real girlfriend.
This was a mistake. I don't want any trouble.
Someone told me you work at the dump, that you might have information for me. Now, your name's Maria, right?
Mm-hmm. Maria Bava. I've only been at the dump a couple of months. Accounts receivable. I know. Glamorous. Paul Simmons runs the place. Everybody calls him Puppy, though. You've got to stop him.
Stop him from doing what?
Dumping waste in the bay, extorting drivers from other garbage companies, but that's...
That's not the worst thing they're doing, is it?
Mister, they're killing people. Puppy... Mr. Simmons doesn't know how to keep his voice down on the phone, but he was arguing with one of the cleaners, kept saying how they'd been paid to get rid of somebody.
You know when these cleaners will be around?
No, but some of the other guys who work for the dump might.
I'll chase down information on these cleaners, along with the rest of the dump's business. It's gonna be all right, Maria. You did the right thing.
Some of Mr. Simmons' people might know more about the illegal dumping and the bodies.
So I can't even take your car if I wanted to. Well, let's talk to everybody. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to save it here and then I'm going to talk to everybody for one video.
cops acting like black's gonna rub off on the other kids. I see what you mean. Don't even bother going to Barbieri's. Their meat is like dog food lately.
I thought Barbieri's was dead. I ain't going to Barbieri's.
I am sick to death of
Watch
this
where
rain.
you're going!
Hello there.
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Fuck, man. He got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Road, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the Barclay train yard.
Yup. This is more independent-like between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's the protection man here in Barclay. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be? You gotta pay Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
You know the drill. Lean on Santini's people, see what they got to say.
So I was right. That is the same Connie. Oh my goodness. I thought I loved my orange one, but man, I love this blue. Do I want to talk to... How about we talk to everybody related to Donovan first? And then we'll figure out. Yep. Man, if the seats were blue, that would be perfect. Baby blue, like the outside color. Well, fuck you.
You the reporter?
Harold Cawley, the Tattler. I'm covering DeRazio's little corruption racket.
Can't imagine it's good for your health, naming names in the Marcano organization.
Didn't you hear? Even cigarette smoke will kill you. So here's what I know. We've got city officials taking bribes, blackmail, juicy stuff. At the center of it all is a fellow named Frankie Bernard. The problem is, I don't know where he operates.
Might make it kinda hard to find him.
Ah, but the thing is, I hear Mr. Bernard uses debt drops. Spots where his people leave bribes for officials to pick up. And I just happen to know where they are. I also understand Frankie keeps a sweet blackmail stash of every dirty deal he's done.
I'll see if I can't get one of those couriers to give up the location for your mystery man. And his little blackmail stash.
The people working for Bernard are just as secretive as he is. Well, hello again.
Why can't I do my thing?
They're not moving in here.
Ma'am, according to the Fair Housing Act.
I have to let niggas live in my building.
That's right. And Mr. and Mrs. Claus-
You get where I work all the time, these kids. They come from all over.
Mom always said she could feel it when a big storm was on the way. Come up with joints.
I heard you have information for me.
The name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy, Jimmy Kavar, filmed it. Come to find out, the girl worked for Kavar too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. Thing is, Kavar doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kavar's men a visit. See what they know.
Kavar's people will know more about what he's doing than I will.
She's been away at school for a year now, and she can't be bothered to send her only sister a letter.
Oh my god, excuse me. I don't know what's up with me. I'm gonna end it here, I guess, because my stomach doesn't feel good. I don't know why. Maybe I need to sleep. What time is it? 11:48. It's kind of weird. I usually feel tired at like 1, but anyway, I'm done for tonight. My stomach doesn't feel good. Anyway, peace. I love y'all.